Eastern, 7 Pacific.
Today on X-Play, we celebrate the sheer crappiness of movie games. Thrill at the horror that is Alexander.
Today on X-Play, more zombie love and cold fear. The downside of Splinter Cell Chaos Theory Co-op.
You shot me. You shot me.
And we review Star Wars Republic Commando. Please stop attacking me. It's game time. I totally sold out to introduce Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Yeah, look at us.
Hello and welcome to X-Play.
On today's show, we have a game full of fast-running zombies who sprint like Carl Lewis.
And an empire-building sim that sadly has no zombies.
Plus, we explore the downside of Splinter Cell Chaos Theory co-op play.
And if you're poor like us, we have a look at a game that's offering $1 million prize to its players.
And finally, later in the show, we review the game that mixes Star Wars with Halo, Republic Commando.
It has the scariest giant Wookiee since the Star Wars Holiday Special.
B. Arthur. But we begin with a survival horror game.
If you've been watching this show at all, you know that we love Resident Evil 4. In fact, we hope that it will do for the GameCube what Grand Theft Auto 3 did for the PS2.
And as many of you know, the success of GTA 3 inspired dozens of cheap clones, from Roadkill to Narc.
Well, now it's Resident Evil 4's turn to get cloned. Here's our review of Cold Fear.
Hey look, it's the first in a long line of Resident Evil 4 ripoffs. And this one has fast-running zombies. Welcome to the world of Cold Fear. It's a world full of danger, terror, and M-rated violence. Better slap some kittens over that. Here's the plot. Dark and stormy night, high seas. A Coast Guard rescue team boards a stranded Russian whaling ship, only to find that it's overrun with zombies. Zombies who all look exactly alike. It's sort of like Under Siege, but with the undead instead of terrorists.
Brains. Seriously, someone hire me.
You play as hero Tom Hansen.
I'm Tom Hansen.
Yes, you are.
I'm Tom Hansen.
Okay, cool, we've got it.
Tom Hansen.
Tom spends most of the game trying to figure out why he has to shoot so many dead people. And why he shouldn't touch a live electrical current. Oh, and why the camera angles suck. Let's count them.
Looks like the director of On Deadly Ground made this. Oh wait, that was me.
Other than that, it's pretty much a watered-down Resident Evil clone, right down to the crappy escort mission. You'll pick up new weapons.
The good old shotgun.
Fight boss monsters. Have intimate moments with giant creatures.
I'm in the mood for love.
But it's just not the same as the far superior RE4. Hey guys, you just hanging out? But let's try to be positive. What's good about Cold Fear? For one, the rain-soaked ship, which tosses back and forth, looks beautiful, and it gives the on-deck portions of the game an added level of difficulty. Also, the game boasts several moments that are totally scary, including this. It's kind of freaking me out. On the downside, the zombies only go down when you deliver a headshot. And since it takes forever to aim with the crappy targeting system, you'll wind up wasting ammo and doing this over and over and over again. The rest of the time, you'll wind up with monsters getting uncomfortably close to your face.
I'm in the mood for love. Just because you smile.
Or maybe you'll just repeatedly shoot things in the head, like this.
Meow. Was that good? Please, I need to work.
As as survival horror games go, Cold Fear is lukewarm. The graphics attempt to mask a mediocre plot and flawed action, but it's still just a pale imitation of a much better game. We give it a 3 out of 5.
You're out of your mind, woman!
Whatever you say, Tom, it's just not that good.
You want me to take him out for you? Back off. I know Aikido.
Covering horrible violence with adorable animals just never loses its charm.
Well, if zombies aren't your thing, maybe micromanaging the lives of tiny people is your cup of tea.
However, if that's true, it means you scare easily, but you're also a megalomaniac. A megalomaniac who might enjoy this review of Heritage of Kings, The Settlers.
Hello, and welcome. As always, I'm Neville Flavian, Great White Hunter of history. Today we'll be looking at Talgrund, the great kingdom of peasants, strategy, and real time. This great country was brought forth by those who settled it, kind of like America.
That's right. It's time to dig up the Settlers again in Heritage of Kings, The Settlers. If you played the Settlers franchise before, you know that this is what it's all about. Micromanaging your economy. Most RTSs earn their bacon with heavy combat, but the Settlers franchise has always been a refreshing change of pace. It's more about the strategy of making war on rock quarries, pine trees, and worker overtime scheduling.
Typically, a king of this period, if he wanted his peasants to suffer in some inhuman mud pit, would left-click them. Then once acquiring the proper resources, he would right-click them. Quite different from our world today, I'd say. Good shot, Kanji. Right in the old jugular.
You erect the structures of civilized society and all the accoutrements needed to make the proletariat work. But once you provided all your miners and lumberjacks with a roof and a bowl of gruel, you don't really have anything else to do.
It's payday.
Despite the title of the Settlers, there isn't much settling going on. But there really isn't that much fighting going on either.
The barracks were used to train officers. The officers then recruited their soldiers, who used weapons like this. Ah! Ha! Oh, God.
Because the officers control the other soldiers in their group, combat usually involves selecting your army, clicking on the enemy, and waiting. War has never been more boring. There is a substantial technology tree to fill out. Invent, my little scholars. Invent like the wind. There is a plot that strings it all together, too.
It was time for a new great king.
The king is a bunny? Oh, wait, no. It's this hunk of spunk. He looks like a Priscilla fan who wandered into a Zelda LARP session. And he has a pet bird.
The mysterious and effeminate Crown Prince Dario, what a fabulous name, was rumored to have the ability to see like a hawk in the sky. How extraordinary.
The music is the highlight. It is suitably orchestral and epic, and you can turn it up over the talking parts.
Isn't this a beautiful spot? I often come here to relax after work.
While the RTS market is filled out by a variety of heavy hitters, each excelling in their specialties, the Settlers seem content to pitch one straight down the middle and hit nothing. Heritage of Kings, The Settlers, mine's a 2 out of 5.
Well, join us next week when we discuss the fascinating phenomenon of the Zerkrieg Blitzkrieg. Until then, I'm Neville Flavian, Great White Hunter of history! Oh, God, I peed myself.
You did not just do that with the bird poo.
If you want to play a good strategy game, try Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War or EA's Battle for Middle-earth. Don't play something called The Settlers.
And don't do what that man did with the bird poo. Just don't.
Up next, friends don't let stupid friends play Chaos Theory Co-op.
Dude, that was not my fault.
The original fighters from Mortal Kombat are back. All inside one controller from TD Games. Just plug it and play it. Then link up 2 controllers and finish him. Rated M for mature. Batteries not included. Products sold separately. TD Games from Jack Pacific.
This job, it's all about helping people. Thanks for getting here so fast. He was having these sympathy cravings for a cheeseburger and a pizza.
It's okay, ma'am. I've got your Domino's cheeseburger pizza right here.
Genius. Look how happy he is.
You got any pork chops in there?
Pork chop?
Or funnel cake?
It's like a cheeseburger, only better, because it's a pizza. Juicy beef, classic cheeseburger taste. Buy a medium for $9.99, and any second medium is just $5 more. Hit the door. It's Domino's new American classic cheeseburger pizza.
Prepare. The journey awaits. Fight that you may prove yourself a true master. And if you conquer those who would deny your destiny, you shall be written into the legend of the Jade Empire. Rated M for mature.
Longer lasting. Oh, I was here first.
Yeah, but I saw it first. This is mine.
It's mine.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Dude!
Give me this stuff.
No.
This is mine.
Gotta have sweet, gotta have new, longer-lasting juicy fruit.
Hello? Hey, man, you're not gonna believe what happened.
Jose Bobo says you had a prepaid bid, son.
But I just bought minutes.
Fees, dude. Fees.
25 cents to connect, yo. Plus an extra $1 a day.
Freeze it.
You guys are posers.
What's it gonna be?
Getting burned by your prepaid company?
I'm out of here. No more hidden fees.
Introducing T-Mobile to Go. Get more prepaid minutes without hidden fees or contracts.
Nice.
T-Mobile to Go. Straight up prepaid.
A warrior instinctively knows when he's found his perfect weapon. It's an extension of his skills. A reflection of his personality. It is the key that unlocks his deadly potential. Unreal Championship 2, only on Xbox. Rated M for mature.
You found the G-spot. X-Play is coming up next.
I am so embarrassed for Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Welcome back to X-Play.
One of the best things about Splinter Cell Chaos Theory is the co-op play.
In other words, you and a friend can play through 4 specific co-op missions together.
Which sounds awesome, unless your friend is stupid, like this.
When America needs a hero. When freedom stands alone. When justice needs to be upheld, there's only one place to turn. Through the cover of night, America's top agents will defend our liberty from those who wish us harm. Let us join Special Agent Bob and Secret Agent Steve, 2 of the finest official, unofficial Splinter Cells.
Once I get these files, we'll find the vice president and get out of here. Dude! What? You're an idiot. Now we have to find another terminal. Come on, don't be pissed. Steve, it was a joke. You want to play Navy SEALs? No. Come on, I'll be Charlie Sheen, and you can be whoever else was in that movie. I think Bill Paxton was in that movie. You can be him. I'm not playing Navy SEALs. And Bill Paxton was not in that movie. Dude! What? Let's finish the job. Can we just drop it? He wasn't in the movie. Jesus, did you really need to kill him? What? Dude, this guy had the job of patrolling the sewers, and you just go and break his neck? Wait, what are you doing? Goodbye, sewer boy. Man, that would look great in my living room. Hey, we should do a trading spaces. No. Come on, it'll be fun. You can redo my bathroom and I'll do your living room. Yeah, that's totally how I want to spend my day off. Fixing your bathroom while Navy SEAL Sheen turns my living room into a bad 80s movie. It came out in the 90s. It still doesn't change the fact that Bill Paxton wasn't in it. You shot me. You shot me. And I revived you, so shut up. Listen, let's just finish the mission and I'll forget you. Who is that? Hey, buddy, was Bill Paxton in Navy SEALs? Oh, you don't want to talk? Well, maybe this will refresh your memory. What's wrong with you? Just go grab the vice president so we can go. I'm glad we're alone. My partner just doesn't understand how romantic time alone with an insignificant guard can be. Just take it easy, Mr. Vice President. Everything will be all right. We don't want to hurt you.
You're a wonderful dancer. I can tell you enjoy this. The look on your face says it all.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Right.
Can we just do this? Your hair smells like ginger.
All right, it's Navy SEALs time, so just don't break the computer.
Dude, that was not my fault. Hey, look, Bill Paxton was in Navy SEALs. IMDb said... Hey!
We're almost out of here, just down that tunnel.
Which Navy SEAL are you?
Well, I guess I'll be Bill Paxton.
Steve? Steve, I'm coming! Steve! Navy SEALs!
Join us next week when Steve and Bob disarm more terrorists with their amazing cunning and stealth.
So I say to her, lady, if you wanted the parking space so bad, you should... Whoa!
We were gonna call that piece Splinter Cell Co-op Theater, but then we worried people would think it was a theater cooperative done with Splinter Cell.
Although their production of Waiting for Godot would be riveting, I'd also like to see the works of Eugene O'Neill performed by stealth assassins. You could do Long Day's Journey into My Fist.
Up next, meet other nerds online in Rill, Path of the Emperor.
Storm Center Lucy is headed southwest at 23 clicks per hour. Winds at 85 knots.
Watch that. I got him, I see him. Whoa! Give me the ball, Pops. Come get it. I think that's a challenge. Are you serious? I won't even put my bag down. Come on, man. Don't let that man shoot you. I got nothing. You don't got nothing. Your mouth looks dry. Have a Coke.
You know what that is? That's the room time, son.
Where do they get it? How are they moving it?
Agent Brzezinski, Narc Squad.
The DEA is forcing themselves on this. Your old partner, Marcus, is the lead agent.
This is our case.
Don't move in until I give the word.
Yeah, right.
He's going for the gun.
Police, free! Some moments I was an addict, but this moment, I'm a cop.
Two cops on the street face a choice. Do they walk the line or do they cross it? Narc, 1995. Big hit, friend prices. Rated M for mature.
Frustrated with high-priced internet providers cleaning you out? They charge over $20 a month for service that should cost half of that. It's time you tried People PC Online. With People PC Online, you get unlimited internet access for only $10.95 a month. Go to peoplepc.com now to try us free for 30 days and compare us with your current ISP. People PC Online has all the features you'd expect from the big ISPs and a few things you might not, like virus blocker software to help protect your computer from harmful email viruses, more local access numbers than AOL, and a smart dialer for faster, more reliable connections, all for just $10.95 a month. No wonder over 500,000 people have switched to People PC Online in the last year. To try us free for 30 days, go to peoplepc.com for a quick download of our easy-to-use software. Or call 1-800-PEOPLE-PC. People PC Online, a better way to internet.
So what if she just won Best Actress? I just found naked photos of her.
The show that gets it before it gets out. Attack of the Show, tonight at midnight.
You can't handle the truth about Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
I'm only 1 calorie. Welcome back to X-Play.
Earlier in the show, we told you that one of today's games was offering its players a massive cash prize.
But did we mention it was an online game that you play with thousands of other people? We didn't? Consider yourself warned. Here's our preview of Rill, Path of the Emperor.
Grab your acronyms, kids, because the most anticipated morgue of all time is here. That's right, it's the follow-up to Rill, the somewhat differently titled Rill, Path of the Emperor. For those not hip to my lingo, morgue means massively multiplayer online role-playing game. It differs from the typical morgue because it has an extra M. for massive, as in over 8 million people already playing worldwide. But I can hear you now. But Adam, SFW. Well, in a nutshell, if you're already a lover of multiplayer online role-playing games, morbs, then get ready to go absolutely obsessor, stalker, infatuated. Path of the Emperor brings you the most interactive and immersive online VR, virtual reality, atmosphere ever. Interact with thousands of other players in a 3D, three-dimensional environment that allows you to create your own character and define its role in the universe. Or you can just do this. Or this. Okay, quick lesson. This is funny. This is sexual harassment. The character design feature is so advanced you can even play as a misunderstood singer. Look, I'm Morrissey. Now I'm Courtney Love. Path of the Emperor is about 90% similar to the first Rill, which isn't a bad thing, unless you don't like morbs to begin with. Because the same things that makes morbs lovers drool like Christy Alley at a chili cook-off are the very things that will keep anti-morbs away. And remember, this isn't just a morgue, it's a morgue. So that massively increases your chances of being driven mad spending a massive number of hours with all the things that massively annoy you about online RPGs. Things like the constant running, the arbitrary angles, the futility of not knowing what to do and not being able to talk to anyone, the endless swimming without drowning, and the sudden out-of-nowhere indefensible ass-kicking. All of which is followed by even more running. Rill, Path of the Emperor, or as I like to call it, Risk Your Life E, will be online and ready to go in May. Oh, did I mention the $1 million prize for the best STEM Riller in the world? I didn't? Oh well, too bad, because we're out of time. Yes, the makers of Rill claim that at E3 2006, they will have the best Rill players in the world compete for $1 million prize. These are the best players in the world, as long as they're residents of the US or Canada.
Lo siento, Mexico.
Coming up, these are not the droids you were looking for in Star Wars Republic Commando.
You're not gonna live. It will be painful.
You're doomed.
Doom 3, rated M for mature. Now on Xbox.
Este es el momento, listos para el encuentro. 6 contra mí, solo pesarán el pavimento. Recuérdalo, soy el factor miedo. Deja sin saliva, te alertas, te alarmas, pierdes las energías. Tratar de vencerme es tu peor alternativa. Yo por eso rías, siempre sigo reflejado en tus pupilas. Soy
How dirty boys get clean. New Axe Shower Gel.
Now on DVD. Action-packed. And Academy Award nominated. From the director of Hero, House of Flying Daggers. Buy it on DVD and UMD Video for PSP.
South side, outside, west side, let's ride. East side, and I'm Chi-Town's finest. From Decatur down to DP and EP, Adamsville to the battlefield is DTP. Pay attention while the game shine like a prism. Glisten, show you how canaries can alter one's vision. South side, outside, west side, let's ride. Where you at? The whole city behind us. Where you at? The whole city behind us. Where you at? The whole...
Mom, Dad. This is Kevin.
Great to meet you.
Kevin. Talks about you all the time.
Thank you for having me over for dinner. I hope you're really hungry, because
Denting fire. Go bold.
Once again, two people who are not going to hold your lightsaber. Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Welcome back to X-Play. We've reached the end of the show, and that means it's time to give you our verdict on one of the biggest Star Wars games of the year.
At last year's E3, this was by far the coolest thing we saw from LucasArts.
Except for LEGO Star Wars.
Except for LEGO Star Wars. But this game is a little like Halo, set in the Star Wars universe.
And in the Star Wars chronology, it's set right before Episode 3 begins, just to get you all excited for the movie's release in May.
Like you weren't excited already. Here's our review of Star Wars Republic Commando. For the first time in 10 years, LucasArts has served up a pure first-person shooter in the Star Wars universe. Star Wars Republic Commando casts you in the role of an elite clone trooper during the Clone Wars.
We expect great things from you.
And great things are what we get. Mostly.
We'll meet you at the RV on Geonosis. See you planetside, sir.
As the leader of 4 clone commandos known as Delta Squad, it's your job to take on the missions too tough for the rest of the Republic Army.
Now ready.
Your squad is as potent and valuable a weapon as the blaster rifle by your side. Picture a cross between Halo and Rainbow Six, and you've got the idea. A simple and well-implemented command interface lets you order your identical friends around to perform various tasks.
Delta, begin door breach.
Each member of your squad has a distinct personality and expertise.
Red, green, or red, green, red. He's supposed to be the demolition expert.
And, for the most part, they do their jobs efficiently and intelligently. Guys, get out of the damn way. I just said you were intelligent.
Fire in the hole.
Well, I told you to move. Really, they're usually much better than this.
Did you get the data?
Yeah, they searched me, but I hid the data pretty well.
Where exactly?
You don't want to know.
Ew. One nice thing about being part of a team is the ability to revive them if they die. They can also do the same for you, meaning the Republic Commando is pretty forgiving of stupid tactics. But get everyone on your squad killed, and it's game over.
Can I be in charge now?
You and the 3 carbon-copied stooges will test your leadership skills on Geonosis, an abandoned starship, and the forests of Kashyyyk, the Wookiee homeworld.
Scanning a weakness.
Yay, Wookiee! Aw, look at the sneaky Wookiee! Aw, look at the raging homicidal Wookiee! Aw, dead Wookiee! Often the game falls into a pattern of firefight, door breach, firefight, debris cleaning, etc. Just about everyone in Delta is a bit of a pyromaniac.
We need to detonate the rocks to get through. And I'm not just saying that because I love to blow stuff up. Yes, you are.
An occasional solo section or major assault breaks up the repetition.
Seal that hole.
But if you demand variety from your shooters, Republic Commando's gameplay may start to feel a bit, well, cloned.
One might think we weren't welcome.
Actually, you're very welcome. Despite a short campaign and fairly bland multiplayer, Republic Commando is a very different Star Wars game than what we're used to. It's darker,
Got to be kidding.
has a grittier than usual look, and covers the largely unexplored ground combat aspect of the galaxy.
Give us heavy weapon fire, Delta.
So kudos to Delta Squad for being a solid opening volley in the bombardment of Star Wars tie-ins due this year.
Who's dead?
The shooting's fun, and the presentation is excellent.
You hear that, Sev? Someone thinks I'm excellent. Well, at least that makes 2 of you.
A 4 out of 5.
Head back, Delta.
I love that sound.
Okay, now that game is not to be confused with Republican Commando, which is where you play Tom DeLay and you control a squad of lobbyists, and the final boss is the liberal media.
That's gorgeous. Now, I think this is the first Star Wars game since the Atari 2600 with no opening crawl. You know, that's the thing. This is a long time ago.
It takes forever, and you like skip through it,
and
you can. But I think you pretty much know what happened if you saw episode 2.
Right.
That was at the end where everyone was hacking each other, and then you had the funny droid bits.
to the whip set, the only hour of TV bringing you the cars you want and the girls you can't have. First up, Formula D, drifting, raw and uncut. Then Street Fury, custom kits, heavy horsepower, and oh yeah, ladies. The whip set, Sunday night, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.
Today on X-Play, war. What is it good for?